Guys, Craftsman Crush here, back with a quick little Murray update. I will no longer be able to romp it because the transmission, the 820, I put it all back together, put oil in it, and it leaked, and it was leaking in certain spots. So I put silicone around like the spots on the outside where it was leaking, and it still did not work. It kept leaking, and I looked underneath. There was a crack in the case. Unfortunately, I'm a little upset about that because 820s are rare. I would show you, but it's right there next to the tarp, and there's bees there. So a couple days ago, I got this Craftsman LT1000. Guess what? Craftsman Crusher 2.0. The only thing I've done to it is I took the really nice deck off of it. It's solid. I mean, it's got the pulley. Everything on this thing works. This deck works great. It's up on the jack, because I'll show you later. It's got a 17 horsepower OHV Briggs, which I bought it from the guy. Said it needs a new head, it needs valves, head gasket, but because it kept smoking after it started. But I checked the air box and it was just plugged, so it was burping oil up through the PCV down into the intake, and it was burning oil. So the only thing I did to it, like I said, is I took the deck off and I took the pulleys off of the Murray, and I threw the front one is on. I gotta get some snap ring removers to get the rear pulley off, and then I'll put the rear pulley on. This is the belt from the Murray. It's on there good. I gotta get this deck bracket and that deck bracket off. I'm gonna try to sell the deck, which, by the way, about $115 for this thing. I got the rear tires are turf savers, but the rear tires that are on the Poulin are going to be going on that Craftsman. Once I can get the yellow paint off of these back to white, because remember, I gave them to Arts and Cameras for him to use. But this thing works great. It's got a Peerless MST 206 transmission in the rear, which is the gray Craftsman, the Craftsman Crusher after the original one. I'm going to call it the gray Craftsman, which is what the gray Craftsman had. This is going to be Craftsman Crusher. I should be calling it 3.0 because technically the gray Craftsman was 2.0, but since I never really built that, I only did tires, I'm going to call this Craftsman Crusher 2.0. It's an AYP frame, round body. This thing, it's a really good mower. I got a gas pedal. It's a Mr. Gasket. Once this thing is pulley swapped, I'll put my gas pedal on. Then it'll be tires. Excuse me. I got getting over a cold, and it's just really bad. But it's crudding these tires. But these front tires, I got rims. I got X-Trax for these rims. This one has a tube in it, but he poked a hole in it. I was going to try to swap out the Murray spindles with these because those have extended spindles, but it just isn't going to work with a Craftsman and a Murray. But there is one thing I'm going to be doing with the Murray. I'm going to be taking a couple of things off it, exhaust and engine. I'm going to be storing the engine and the exhaust up in my up in my attic, because if that OHV goes, I'm going to use this flathead because it's a good flathead. I like the straight pipe exhaust. I wish it would fit on this Craftsman, but it does not. Well, it doesn't with the OHV. I'm going to take the battery out. I'm going to throw that in the Gilson, if it'll fit. I'm going to probably take this side shift lever because I like it. That foot throttle is going on the Gilson. I'll probably save these tires for something, but quick little update on the Gilson. It's in the same state it was. I need to put rubber O-ring for the oil, put oil in it, then I can fix the electrical. I'm going to then paint it, get ITP mud lights on it, pulley swap it. That's my beast mode mud mower. So thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next video where I'll either be building more or doing more progress on Craftsman Crusher 2.0 or driving it. Who knows? But have a good day, guys. See you later.